Well, welcome back. It's been a while because of the holidays. Haven't really done much except for this. As you get to see, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Keith. He's the only one who ever makes comments on my videos. So anyway, and also to my friend Chuck, who actually helped make this possible. So they always come visit us for Christmas, or actually for New Year's, and he always wanted something to do. So we end up pulling the body off the frame. The plan is go ahead and pressure wash it all and start cleaning everything up, replacing everything. I need to swap out the exhaust because I hate that single exhaust because it goes right underneath the transmission. So I'm going to try to use the dual exhaust from the one out there. It really wasn't that bad except for we actually used a come along and pulled it up there in an engine hoist in the back to lift up the back end, and we just rolled it out. But if something was hung up, then got to undo the emergency brake cable. So once we did that, it pretty well came off clean. Hard part was all the body mounts the bolts were all messed up, rusted out, and everything else. So I used my brand new Christmas plasma cutter to cut off the bolt heads and then pop out the bolts. But otherwise, came out pretty clean. As you can see, transmission. This has a selector shaft seal right here, and that always goes bad. So when I pressure washed it, it cleared out all the gunk, and transmission leaking like a sieve. But I think one of the last videos I was talking about the brakes. I actually got the brakes redone, but I was having a problem with getting pressure to the back. Ended up having to replace this line. It was all rusted out because it was leaking right there. Still not getting pressure to the line, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. I did order a new rear brake hose, but I'm not gonna put it on until after I get all this cleaned up. But off that orange Scout, I'm gonna try to replace the whole brake line here off of that one, because this one I don't think is gonna last. What else? Luckily, this Scout didn't have the fuel tank, so we didn't have to worry about dropping that off. So the plan is pressure wash this, sandblast it, clean it up. It's not going to be perfect, but at least hopefully look halfway decent. Then we got to figure out what we're going to do with this tub, whether we're going to use this one or the orange one. Orange one, I'll show you a little bit later. Actually has rust spots, rust holes right there and there. So which I might end up having to cut out and splice in. So I got to figure out which one's going to be best. As you can see, this is pretty bad. All this got to be replaced. So I just got to see how the orange one is when I bring it over here. I did actually pick up a new floor for the Scout. Now the Texarkana, Zachary found it on one of his web chats. So it's actually a two-piece floor. Don't know for sure if I'm going to need it or not, but I got it. So I got it for $250, or actually $150, and actually order a new one off of eBay is $351 plus free shipping. Plus I would have to pay tax. So save myself $200, whatever. This long drive, drove up there 4.5 hours, Texarkana, picked it up, turned around, drove back. Got home late that night. So
got a new dash on this one.
Yeah, luckily me and Blaze went out to Missouri to get the door inserts, and then like I said, the guy, surprisingly, I don't know why, the Scouts, the SS2s, and even this when we got this one off, didn't have a roof, so you think the dash be all torn up and everything else, but it was perfect condition, and that's what the color mine came with. So I swapped that out, and I had the plastic cover that was on there. Zachary was going to use that on his whenever his gets out of paint. So I was happy about that. It was worth the trip, 2-hour trip into the mountains, right, Blaze? So Zachary's, I think he wants to. He don't want to do anything else to his right now. Like I said, it still, runs and drives. I put the door inserts just to see how it looks, but I think we're going to end up putting the actual middle doors back on the top, because he wants to park it outside for now until he figures out what he wants to do with it. But like I said, it runs, drives, everything seemed to be fine. So But so me and Blaze, what are we gonna do today, Blaze? Pull the Orange Scout around with his Scout. Hopefully get Ezekiel to video it, and then just see what kind of shape that tub's gonna be in. But yeah, we'll take a break for now. We'll hopefully video a little more later. All right, thanks for watching.